What do you think of when you think of a public speaker? Someone who has incredible confidence? A person who never looks down at their notes? Maintains eye contact with the crowd the entire time they're giving their speech? All of these things are what shape a truly influential and compelling public speaker. A part of Chapter 1 that truly caught me was the examples given about the importance of a good speech. Martin Luther King basically kicked the Black Rights Movement into hyperdrive when he gave his I Have a Dream speech. Big changes can occur when one possesses exceptional public skills. Chapter 1 of the book, A Guide to Public Speaking, also truly highlights how small acts during public talk can either make or break the flow of one's speech. The general communication model gives a detailed insight on the sender and receiver, how they play vital roles in one's speech. For example, sender gives a speech to the receiver. The receiver then gives constructive feedback to the sender on what they did right or wrong. This relationship helps senders know if they are accomplishing what they need in their speeches. Knowing this model will aid you in having a good year in public speaking. Chapter 3 of the book, A Guide to Public Speaking, gives so many incredible tips on how to surpass the limits and achieve greatness in APSU's public speaking class. For starters, you have to have good tech equipment for this class. You must have a camera that can record you giving speeches, camera that must have good audio quality so that we can hear you giving your wonderful speeches, and good video resolution so that we can see you during your speech. This will allow the professor and your fellow classmates to adequately hear you when you are presenting. This then leads to more influential speeches, like I mentioned earlier, and can lead to more life-changing and bigger-changing events occurring just from a simple speech. Another tip to help you succeed is being totally familiar with the D2L Brightspace web base. Being familiar with this website will not only make the video uploading process much easier, but it will relieve the stress of not knowing how to do something within the website. So let's say you totally spaced and you have to turn this quiz at the last minute. Knowing D2L's website will help you turn this quiz in faster so that you can get your grade in and not fail. Lastly, knowing where the discussion boards are and how to comment on them is essential for an easy breezy semester in public speaking. This is where all your video quizzes will go. Plus, you need to respond to your peers' posts as well, so knowing the ins and outs of this entire discussion board web face is so essential for this class. This is detailed much so in Chapter 13. There's even an entire space dedicated to it. All in all, Chapter 1 and 13 basically give out the decent structure of how to give a good speech, how the sender and receiver works, how to access D2L, the discussion board, stuff like that. It gives all this great detail, and I have enjoyed reading these chapters very much so. Thank you!